Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your April you versus them reading. And for those of you who are new to me, for you versus them, I'll go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. Could be intimate or platonic, excuse me. And because it's general, it can be vice versa. I'll go into the past energy, your perception of each other, how you truly feel, the blocks, and the future energy. So it's a little bit more in depth than I usually go. Thought I would do something special for everyone this month, so I hope you enjoy. And all of a sudden I have the hiccups, so I'm sorry. Well, hold on. And better. So Gemini, the energy you have here is the ascendant. This is the shared energy between the person you're dealing with this month. Okay, so this is all about your outlook on each other, your worldview, your mission statements. It's about your attitude and also, gosh, I can't talk today, about the approach. Okay, so that may be very significant in the month of April, how you approach this connection and this situation in particular, or how they approach you. So let's get the moon energy out, Gemini, and see what your moon energy is and what their moon energy is. Oops. So Gemini, you have emotions are running high and personal issues reach a resolution. So I do feel that, you know, there's a lot of emotional energy here for you this upcoming month of April, okay? It's about reaching a resolution, not just with this connection, but within yourself. In whatever regards that means. Now, this person's moon energy is new moon in Libra, full moon in Libra, sorry, which is talking about a win-win outcome. So this person may be looking for win-win situations. They may be wanting a sense of justice this upcoming month, or balance, or peace is the word that I heard. Okay, so to me, win-win works out on both sides, Gemini, yours and theirs. Or maybe that's what they're hoping for, something that feels like a win to the both of you, okay? So let's go into the past energy, Gemini, and see what's led up to this situation here. And my cards will, you know, not stay still today. So Knight of Wands energy in the recent past. Okay, so it's a bit of an in and out energy in the past energy, okay? King of Cups, Seven of Cups. Some emotional confusion here. That's what I was feeling, in and out. So Gemini, in your energy in the past, I feel that this might have been a connection that was kind of here today, gone tomorrow, or a bit in and out, or it was very like passion driven for some of you. But it also brought about emotional confusion. At the same time, whether you see it or not, it brought emotional clarity as well and spiritual growth. It really forced you to be centered in yourself, to learn to listen to your own intuition, to get connected with your emotions so that you can become more emotionally mature in how you handle love and relationships, okay? Yes. So let's see the person you're dealing with, recent past energy in regards to this connection. I'm telling you, I just did another reading before this one and the cards were flying out just like this one. The cards got something to say, Gemini. Okay, the person's past energy is the Tower, Three of Wands. All right, so I feel like in this person's past energy, you know, I just heard rock to the core. You know, they may have or had something going on that kind of rocked the core of their foundation. And, you know, because of that, they just didn't feel stable enough to move things forward, I feel. I also feel like this person may have turned their back, okay, because they felt like the foundation of the connection wasn't built on solid ground, or you didn't. This person may have also like kind of waited from a distance, though, is kind of what I'm getting, or distanced themselves from you or a situation that they felt they couldn't control. That's what it is. So what's your perception, Gemini, of this person? What is your perception? Ugh, okay, now it's annoying me that the cards are all over the place. It was the Lovers, but in the reverse. So this is someone that you feel a very, very, very strong connection with. Some of you, this could be a twin flame relationship if you believe in twin flame relationships, or you believe this person is your twin flame since this is your perception. But with it in the reverse, you may be rethinking that, or you may have rethought that connection, okay? Or you may feel this person has rethought that connection to some degree or another. Gemini. Also, I feel because this card does represent Gemini, there is like a yin and a yang type of energy here. You may feel that this person is very different from you, but they're not really. You know, if they are different, it's surface level, because I feel like spiritually speaking, you're very connected. You also perceive them as the devil. So Gemini, not the best energy. You could perceive this person as a karmic. Some of you believe this person was a false twin flame. Or they you. For others of you, like, you perceive this person as being somewhat manipulating within the connection, okay? So how does this person perceive you? And I'm sorry if you can hear stuff in the background, guys, but they're doing yard work. Can't help it. So Gemini, how do they perceive you? Seven of Cups. And the Devil. Wow. You both view each other as the devil? You don't get that every day. Okay. Yeah, Gemini, they view you as emotionally confused, toxic. They think you're toxic. You view them as kind of same. For others of you, to take it to a less harsher degree, this person perceives you as just simply being emotionally confused. You know, it's like one day you're this, rainbows and butterflies, the next day you're maybe angry or passionate, and then the next day you're like all about your freedom. Next day you're all about your emotions. Like, they see you switch up your energy too much, and it confuses them or you. There could be a very obsessive connection or a very codependent type of connection between you two. And I feel like most people don't really even understand what I say when I say codependent. Because most people can't recognize when they're being codependent. But, you know, it could be that this person has certain issues that they experienced in childhood, and somehow you fit the mold so they can continue to play that lesson out through the connection. Vice versa, you could be doing the same thing. Say, like, you had a certain circumstance when you were a child and this person fits that mold, and now you're playing it out with this person. You know, to like give an example, like if someone has like mommy or daddy issues, you know, things like that, and they pull that type of energy unconsciously into their relationships, so that it can be made conscious to the person so they can work on it. But also, it is a type of a codependency. So you may be doing that to each other and you don't even realize that's what you're pulling out of each other. Or some of you are consciously aware of it or becoming aware of it during this time frame. So how do you genuinely feel, Gemini, about this person? How do you genuinely feel about this person? Two of Wands, the Hermit, lost. Okay, Lost Without You. That just came into my mind. It's from a song. You feel a bit lost without him. I think that you were looking for this person to fill something inside of you that you needed to fill yourself. Or vice versa. You know, because I do see like this sense of gaining enlightenment, Gemini, over the connection, okay? There's definitely distance here. There is contemplation, you know, you still think about this person. You still may even dream about this person. But it's so that you can go further and further into enlightenment. So how does this person genuinely feel about Gemini? How do they genuinely feel about Gemini? Page of Wands in the reverse. Wow, all the cards, these, okay. All right, then Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Oh, Two of Cups under that. Wow. Okay, so this person feels like they feel a soulmate connection with you, Gemini. They know that you're an important piece of their life in whatever way that means, but they're also very guarded over this, or they could be very protective over the connection, protective over the commitment. They don't want to feel that, though. They don't want to feel guarded in a relationship, okay? I feel like this person, you know, they don't want to present an opportunity here because they feel that it will create more tension than it will good. This is really complicated in how this person feels. I'm having trouble getting it through. Like, they genuinely see commitment potential here, or some of you are committed to this person. There's definitely a strong connection. They know that it's a strong connection. But they also feel pushed out or pushed away, or they do that to you. And there's also like a lack of action here at times, or a lack of action, period. Whew, all of a sudden I'm sweating. Yeah, okay. What are the blockages here, Gemini? What are the blockages? A Hierophant. Commitment. Okay. For some of you, commitment is the blockage, whatever that means for you. But it also talks about enlightenment. But that's the block. So, you know, it's like there's still yet spiritual growth to do here, Gemini. And that's why it's still kind of a block. Like, some of you are using spiritual tools too much, that it's blocking your own intuition. So be careful of that, especially if you're like an obsessive tarot watcher, you know? If you're going video, you're overwhelming the energy and you're underwhelming your own intuition. So this person's block, no way, Gemini, is enlightenment. The Hermit. So the Hermit's different than the Hierophant, but in this deck, they're kind of similar when you compare the two. So this person's like need for secretive energy, or needing to know things, look further into things, or simply isolation is what's blocking this energy, okay? Like, I sense like a lot of alone time being needed for this person. They may like to do that. They may like to isolate or distance, because that is also in how you felt about them. And in some way, shape, or form, that's also a block. So what's the most likely future outcome here for Gemini? Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Ow. Gemini, do not let your fears overcome you during this time frame. And I know what's going on, okay, in the world right now. I'm not under a rock. Okay, so But so I understand, you know, that emotions may be running high and that could fuel your fears, but fear will not change or prevent. It will only make you irritated. Does that make sense? When the soul is irritated, it comes out in a lot of different forms. So I feel like, you know, you may let your fears get the best of you. You may, you know, be deceptive. Like some of you may stalk this connection and then get all in your head about it. Like, you know what I mean? That sounds bad, but some of you may like seek this person out or like seek some information out or like look them up because of what's happening right now. And then you may find out some information that you didn't want to know. You know, like you may get curious and start doing some digging, you know, fearing the worst, and then get all stuck in your head over it. So let me clarify this for you, Gemini. What is the Seven of Swords? There's something being illuminated here. Nine of Cups. What's the Nine of Swords? The High Priestess, the Seven of Wands. Okay, so Gemini. There's one of two ways this energy can go, and you have free will, okay? You're in charge of what's up here. No one else. If you get stuck in your fears, if you start snooping around, if you know, don't keep things on the up and up, you're going to attract a lot of dark energy towards you. Okay? It's really, really going to mess with your head. Vice versa. If you stay in your meditative state, stay in your safe space, stay in your bubble, stay connected, then all these things here that are trying to get at you can't penetrate that, because nobody can penetrate your emotions without you allowing them to do that. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition. You know, don't go outside of yourself during this time frame. Go internal, okay? Gemini, and know what's best for you. And then you get a totally different outcome. The Nine of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. It's fulfillment in a lot of ways. This is like overcoming, you know, overcoming the odds is what came to my mind. So what is this person's most likely outcome for April? Oh, okay. Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This person might be doing the same to you. They might be stalking your Facebook. They might be watching you. This energy can be interchangeable, okay? So this behavior can come from either side. They may be, you know, really on guard, okay? Or suspicious is what I get. I feel like this person, on the other hand, they're looking for union, stability. Gosh, I couldn't talk all of a sudden. Another opportunity, somewhere to plant their seed, but they're also highly suspicious. You know, with the Page of Swords here. Highly on guard. Why? What's the Page of Swords? Five of Pentacles, because they feel isolated. I keep getting isolation, and obviously we know what's going on in the world, but I feel like this is on an emotional space though. You know, feeling like they have no place to call home spiritually speaking, or they feel a little lost, you know, in this energy in April, okay? So they might be a little bit guarded, even though they, at the heart of it, you know, want to be more grounded, but at the same time, they're not letting their guard down. Okay, trying to stay grounded, I feel. Okay, this person may be also seeking guidance. They may also be talking to friends, trying to get some sort of counseling. They may need counseling. That could be interchangeable. I'm not really sure. But I feel like this person is really lost right now, okay? Or in April, they get really lost. And because of that, it makes it hard for them to manifest what they want here. But let's go back to the overall message. There was a win-win outcome. This person at the heart, at the core of the matter, they want things to work out as a win-win. Okay, so, but the way that they're going about this is like, they need to get advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to balance this energy out, because they're trying to put time and energy, and they're putting all these thoughts into things that are, you know, are not manifesting what they want. They're manifesting kind of a lose-lose outcome. I hate to say that to your cross watcher, but it's not providing a resolution. Now, they have free will as well. So if they choose to do so and follow their higher intuition and maybe even get some guidance, like I said, then they can maybe relinquish this energy and manifest a better outcome. But I think that they're going to have to do a lot of internal reflection here, Gemini, in order for that to happen. I think you also are in need of some internal reflection as well, because emotionally speaking, in April, it may be easy for you to get caught up in the fears or the emotions versus your logic. And so this is saying, you know, to, I guess, become consciously aware of that so that you can better address it, all right, during this time frame. So yes, Gemini, this was an interesting reading. So the zodiac signs you could be dealing with that I see highlighted here is Virgo, definitely. Could be Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, another Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn again, Scorpio, Aquarius. Okay. So those are the primary zodiac signs I see, but keep in mind you could be dealing with any zodiac sign because it is a general reading, so don't get too caught up in that. Also keep in mind the messages can be interchangeable. Also, if you haven't yet, please do click on the link beneath my video. It'll open my description box. You can click on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my other YouTube, all linked down below. I don't do tarot on my other YouTube. I just kind of chat, but if you want to catch me over there, please do. Also, in addition to being able to like, share, and subscribe for free, and please do, you can now become a private member for a monthly private fee. And you can get additional goodies that you can't get anywhere else. So you can click the blue join button for that. Also, check out my hoodies, also linked down below. Wishing you the best, Gemini. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.